BTS's Jimin has once again proven his unrivaled global impact, this time at Paris Fashion Week, where his appearance at Dior's Spring-Summer 2026 show sent social media into a frenzy. Within hours of stepping onto the scene in a breathtaking shirtless blazer look paired with striking blonde hair, the hashtag #JiminDior began trending worldwide, surpassing 1 million mentions in less than 5 hours. Jimin, who has been Dior's global ambassador since 2023, attended the Dior SS26 show on October 2, 2025, marking one of his most anticipated fashion appearances since completing his military service earlier this year. His bold, refined look, blending elegance with daring confidence, immediately caught the attention of both fans and fashion insiders. On X, formerly Twitter, fans flooded timelines with fan cams, HD pictures, and commentary praising his visuals and styling. Comments such as, "Jimin doesn't just attend fashion shows, he becomes the show," and "This is Dior's best marketing move, Jimin is luxury," quickly went viral. Within minutes, his images from the front row were being shared across Instagram, TikTok, and Weibo, generating millions of interactions. Not only did hashtag #JiminDior trend globally, but related hashtags such as hashtag #PrinceJimin, hashtag #Jimin@PFW, and hashtag #DiorJimin also occupied the top spots in multiple countries, including South Korea, the United States, France, Japan, and Brazil. Fashion magazines like Vogue and Elle reposted clips of his entrance, while industry stylists highlighted the sophistication of Dior's choice to spotlight Jimin's unique aura. Marketing experts are already pointing out the ripple effect of his appearance. Dior's official website reportedly experienced a spike in traffic, with searches for Jimin Dior blazer and Dior SS26 Paris look climbing rapidly on Google Trends. Fans have even speculated that Dior may launch a special campaign or capsule collection inspired by the BTS star's unforgettable Paris Fashion Week presence. This isn't the first time Jimin has dominated social media through fashion. His earlier campaigns for Dior, as well as his airport fashion moments, frequently went viral. However, this Paris Fashion Week event solidifies his reputation not just as a global K-pop idol, but as a true fashion powerhouse capable of influencing trends across continents. With hashtag #JiminDior making headlines and his images flooding every social media platform, Jimin's Paris Fashion Week appearance is more than just a style statement. It's a cultural moment, reaffirming his position at the intersection of music, fashion, and global influence. The hashtag #JiminDior phenomenon not only underscored Jimin's star power, but also highlighted the evolving relationship between K-pop idols and luxury fashion houses. In recent years, brands like Dior, Louis Vuitton, and Chanel have increasingly tapped into the influence of Korean artists, recognizing their ability to generate global buzz that traditional campaigns often cannot replicate. For Dior, Jimin represents the perfect synergy between heritage luxury and modern cultural relevance. His ability to embody Dior's refined sophistication while simultaneously bringing a youthful, trend-setting energy has made him a critical figure in the brand's strategy. According to fashion analysts, Dior's decision to place Jimin in the spotlight at Paris Fashion Week was a, quote, calculated move that turned into an overwhelming success, end quote. Every time Jimin appears, it's not just about clothes, it's about the story Dior wants to tell, said a Paris-based fashion critic. He brings emotion and artistry into fashion, and that's what makes people engage on a much deeper level. Meanwhile, ARMY's, BTS's global fanbase, transformed the event into a digital festival. Fans organized streaming parties, posted translation threads for non-Korean viewers, and even created side-by-side edits comparing Jimin's Paris Fashion Week look with his iconic stage outfits. TikTok was flooded with transition videos showcasing his evolution from stage prince to Dior prince, racking up millions of views in just hours. Interestingly, the buzz around Jimin has already influenced fashion retail dynamics. Several fashion platforms reported an increase in demand for oversized blazers and minimalist jewelry similar to what he wore at the Dior show. On resale platforms, Dior accessories tied to Jimin's past campaigns saw a sudden surge in bidding activity. This showcases the measurable economic impact of his influence, something luxury brands are eager to harness. Beyond fashion, Jimin's appearance also touched fans on an emotional level. Many expressed how meaningful it was to see him at such a prestigious event after his hiatus during military service. One fan tweeted, "Seeing Jimin shine at Dior today feels like the world is finally in balance again." Another wrote, "He's not just wearing Dior, he is Dior." Cultural commentators are now calling this event a, quote, milestone moment, end quote, in Jimin's career, solidifying his reputation not only as a performer, but also as a fashion icon, whose presence can redefine brand narratives. With Dior already trending globally and Jimin commanding both fashion headlines and fan-driven media, it's clear that this collaboration has reached far beyond the runway. It's shaping conversations about the future of global luxury branding. Looking ahead, insiders speculate that Dior may unveil a special Jimin-inspired campaign or even a collaboration line to build on the momentum. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the explosive success of #JiminDior leaves little doubt that fashion houses worldwide are taking note of his unmatched power to move culture, commerce, and conversation, all in a single appearance.
While the initial wave of excitement surrounding #JiminXDior has already cemented the BTS star's place at the center of Paris Fashion Week, the larger implications of this moment are just beginning to unfold. Industry experts argue that Jimin's influence could spark a new era of celebrity fashion house partnerships, where brand ambassadorship goes far beyond simple endorsements. Instead, the artist becomes an active cultural collaborator, shaping aesthetics and brand narratives through personal artistry. Dior's calculated decision to spotlight Jimin has effectively elevated him from ambassador to fashion symbol, and the overwhelming online reaction shows the strategy's success. Luxury marketing analyst Clara Duval shared her perspective. "We're witnessing something unique. In the past, fashion houses relied on Hollywood celebrities. Now, with Jimin, Dior has tapped into a global, digitally engaged community that transcends language and borders. This isn't just exposure, it's cultural dominance." The ripple effect is likely to continue in the coming weeks. Fashion insiders speculate that Dior may unveil a limited edition campaign or capsule collection inspired by Jimin's Paris appearance, given the skyrocketing demand for similar outfits. If confirmed, such a move would not only drive sales, but also set a precedent for how luxury brands collaborate with music icons. Beyond the fashion world, Jimin's appearance has reinvigorated fans who had eagerly awaited his return after his military service. For ARMY, this event symbolizes both a reunion and a new chapter, proof that Jimin's influence has not dimmed, but rather grown stronger during his time away. Many fans online described the moment as historic, noting that it showcased his dual power as both an artist and a style icon. The cultural resonance of #JiminXDior also highlights the evolving role of K-pop in shaping global luxury aesthetics. Once considered niche, K-pop stars like Jimin are now leading voices in fashion innovation. His ability to bridge music, style, and storytelling reflects the future of celebrity influence, where artistry is expressed not only through performance, but also through fashion. As the world continues to talk about Jimin's Paris Fashion Week impact, one thing is certain: this moment will be remembered as more than just a viral trend. It is a defining chapter in Jimin's career and a turning point for Dior, proving that the right star at the right moment can rewrite the playbook of luxury branding. As Paris Fashion Week draws to a close, one image remains etched in the global imagination: Jimin, seated front row at Dior, exuding both confidence and effortless grace, while millions online turned his presence into a worldwide event. The #JiminXDior was not merely a digital trend, it was the embodiment of a cultural moment where music, fashion, and fandom converged in perfect harmony. For many, Jimin's appearance symbolized more than just a fashion statement. It was a narrative of resilience, transformation, and return. After nearly 2 years away fulfilling his national duty, his re-emergence on such a prestigious stage felt like both a celebration and a homecoming. Fans described it as watching a phoenix rise, familiar yet reborn in dazzling new light. Fashion insiders continue to highlight how his look captured the spirit of Dior's SS26 collection: bold yet refined, daring yet delicate. But beyond fabric and silhouette, what made Jimin's presence unforgettable was the emotional resonance it carried. His aura told a story, one of artistry that transcends performance stages, one of influence that reaches boardrooms and design studios, one of inspiration that sparks joy across continents. When Jimin walks into a room, fashion becomes more than clothes. It becomes a feeling. That's the kind of magic you can't manufacture. It's authentic, and that's why the world responds. The aftermath of #JiminXDior is still unfolding. Online communities remain abuzz. Fashion publications are dedicating entire spreads to his look, and luxury analysts predict a ripple effect that will be studied in branding casebooks for years to come. More importantly, for ARMY and fashion admirers alike, the event reinforced a truth they already knew. Jimin doesn't just participate in culture, he shapes it. As Dior looks to the future, questions linger. Will this moment evolve into a groundbreaking collaboration? Could Jimin's influence usher in a new era of artist-led luxury collections? The possibilities feel endless, and with each appearance, Jimin seems destined to rewrite the boundaries of what a global star can achieve. In the end, #JiminXDior was not only a hashtag, it was a declaration, a reminder that when Jimin steps into the spotlight, the world doesn't just watch, it celebrates, creates, and remembers. And in Paris, on that unforgettable October day, he didn't just wear Dior. For millions around the globe, he became Dior.